Hi everyone, this is Coach Kat encouraging your motivational mindset, and today I want to talk about fear because fear can actually hinder our motivational mindset and it can stop us then moving towards the goals that we want to achieve in our lives. And it can stop us creating that mindset that's going to support us. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating when fear wins and we are stuck in the place that we don't want to be. But the funny thing about fear is that you have to face it. You have to look at it, have to acknowledge it, and then you have to take the action or the set of actions to walk you through it and get to the other side. And that's the way that we handle fear, because there's no other way around it. You have to go through it, and then you're at the other side and you can say, do you know what? I've overcome it now. Or I've overcome it so that I've done the actions I need to do, and the next time it'll be less scary. So maybe that fear factor never fully goes, but you can handle it. And that's the key. It's handling that fear, and that's the mindset that you can create for yourself so that you make those changes in your life and you're not held back by a mindset. So it's about looking at how can I handle the fear that I'm facing? What can I do? So you might be a planner. Maybe a plan of action is going to support you. And I've certainly had times in my life where the fear has held me back and it's almost crippled me and I've not moved forward. And the only way I can tell you that I've managed to handle it is I've had to do the thing or things that have almost scared me. But by doing that, I'm now able to handle them better every time I come across them. And one way I did handle my fear, especially with interviews, one strategy I used was I prepped. I did so much prep before an interview once. I wrote masses and masses of notes. I recited my answers. I had so much work put into this interview. And it helped me manage that fear. It gave me a level of power back. And I got the job. So it worked. And now every time I face interviews, yes, I feel that little bit of nervousness, but not to the extent that I felt when I was first facing that fear. So every time that I faced the fear, I've made it smaller and I've overcome it and gone, that doesn't hold me back anymore, because I've got a mindset now that says, okay, there's that scary thing. What do I do in order to handle it? Okay, I make my plan and I have my answers. And that's a really good strategy then to move you forward. But first time's going to be really scary. It's going to be really daunting. But you have to push through. You have to go through that fear. And a great way also to overcome that if you're feeling stuck is focus on the benefits, the positives. What's it going to give you when you've moved through that fear? For me, it was going to give me a new job with all my fingers crossed. And it did. And it also gave me such a great feeling of self-worth. My self-esteem went up. And the fear was also bigger in my head than it was in reality. So it made me realise, actually, maybe a lot of my fears are more big up here than they are in reality. And it gave me another strategy then to handle things in the future, because I could ask, is that my imaginary fear that's kicking in, or is it really reality? And half the time it's that imaginary fear, and it helps me then to handle whatever it is, the situation that I need to face and move forward with. So tip from me today, work out how you want to handle the fear and take that action and see how good you feel on the other side of it. Have a great day, everyone.